Okay, now we will go for the nomenclature of the alcohols. As you know that there are two systems for nomenclature. One is the common nomenclature system, which is also called as the trivial system. In this system of nomenclature, the nomenclature is done like the alcohols in which the alkyl group to which this hydroxyl group is attached is simply named as CH3OH. Okay, this is the alkyl group to which this hydroxyl group is attached. What is the name of this? Methyl alcohol. Okay. Likewise, in the common nomenclature system, we will take the example of CH3OH, C2H5OH, C3H7OH, then CH3CH3CHOH as well as CH3CCH3CH3OH. Okay. So can you give the name to all these examples? Yes. We will write simple alcohol in front of what? The alkyl group. This is methyl. This is the alkyl group, and we will write only alcohol in front of this alkyl group. Second one is ethyl or ethyl alcohol. This is propyl alcohol, N-propyl alcohol. This is an example of isopropyl alcohol, and the last one is tertiary butyl alcohol. Is it clear to all of you? This is the simple common nomenclature system. Okay. In the common nomenclature system, we have seen that the alcohols are named as, if you have one alkyl group, in front of that alkyl group you will write simple alcohol. Okay. Now for the IUPAC nomenclature system, there are some rules. These rules we are supposed to follow while giving any alcohol the IUPAC name. Okay. What are these rules? The first rule is that the longest straight carbon atom chain containing the hydroxyl group is selected as the parent hydrocarbon. Okay, keep in mind, the longest carbon atom chain with hydroxy group is selected as parent hydrocarbon. The second point is very important. The carbon atom in the chain that is numbered. The carbon atom in the chain are then numbered from where? Beginning from the end nearest to the OH, that is beginning from the end. From here onwards you will go on giving the number to these carbon atoms. Okay. The third one is the ending E of an alkane is replaced by OL. You know that methane, methyl alcohol we have replaced in common nomenclature system, but here in IUPAC nomenclature system, if you are taking methane, that is E. This E is replaced by OL. So what you will get? Methanol. Okay. The next one is give the lowest possible number to the substituents indicated by the proper number. This number is important. If more than one hydroxy group present, then the prefix like di, tri can be placed before the word OL. Is it clear to all of you? So in IUPAC nomenclature system, we are supposed to follow all these 5 rules. Okay. Okay. So now we have seen 5 points which are required for the IUPAC nomenclature. Okay. Now we will go for the common nomenclature as well as IUPAC nomenclature. This is important because you may get a question of 1 mark in the last question, that is question number 5. Okay. The very first thing we have written, I have written the formula for you. CH3OH. This is a simple methyl alcohol. In common name, we have seen that the alkyl group is followed by simple alcohol. But the IUPAC name is the parent alkane. Parent alkane is methane, and methane Ne. E is replaced by OL in the IUPAC nomenclature system. That is, we can call it as methanol, or in other words, it is alkanol. Okay. Similarly, we will go on increasing the number of carbon atoms in the chain. CH3CH2OH, the common name is ethyl alcohol, and the IUPAC name will be, it is a parent alkane is ethane, and replace the E by OL, you will get ethanol. The next one is CH3CH2CH2OH. 1, 2, 3. Go on counting the number of carbon atoms present in the particular alcohol. This is a simple linear alcohol, that is N-propyl alcohol, which in IUPAC nomenclature can be written as propane-1-ol, or it may be written as 1-propanol. P-R-O-P-A-N-E is replaced by OL. The next example is of CH3CHOH CH3. You can see there are 2 alkyl groups attached to this carbon atom. That means we are calling it as isopropyl alcohol. Its IUPAC name will be propane-2-ol, or you can write it as 2-propanol. The next example is CH3CHOH CH2 CH3. Go on counting the number of carbon atoms. 4. Okay, 4 means it is bute. The position at which the OH group is attached it will be considered. So you are going to write as secondary butyl alcohol in common nomenclature system, and in IUPAC you will call it as butane-2-ol. Okay. Now this is also the example we have seen in 3-degree alcohols, that is tertiary alcohol. CH3CHOH CH3CH. Okay. Tertiary butyl alcohol in IUPAC system it is called as 2-methyl propane-2-ol. You know that according to the rule you are supposed to give the position at which the hydroxyl group is attached. CH3CHOH CH2OH. This is a simple glycol. This is an example of 2 hydroxyl groups are present. So we have seen that when there are 2 hydroxyl groups present, they are called as diols or glycols. This is an example of propylene glycol, or in IUPAC system it is called as propane-1,2-diol. See the number I have given. Okay, propane-2-diol. The next example is CH3CHOH CH2 CH2 CH3. Go on counting the number of carbon atoms present in the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And this carbon is a secondary carbon, that is 2 degrees. So what you will read? Secondary pentyl alcohol, and in IUPAC it will be called as pentane-2-diol. It is mentioning the position of the hydroxyl group. This is an example in which more than 2 hydroxyl groups are attached in alcohol. That is a higher alcohol. CH3OH, CH2CH, CH2OH, OH, OH. Okay. In the common nomenclature system we call it as glycerol. You have already seen. Now go on following the rules, the 5 points which we have given. 1, 2, 3 carbons are there. It is a propane. The parent alkane is propane. At 1, 2, 3 position, hydroxyl groups are attached. So we will call it as propane-1,2,3-triol. Now I think it is very clear to all of you how the nomenclature, that is common or trivial nomenclature system, and IUPAC nomenclature system is given for alcohols.